In this video, I'm going to teach you 6 daily habits that will help you improve your self-respect and confidence. If you're looking to build self-respect and confidence, then stay around till the end because you may learn something from this video. If you don't respect yourself right now, it's probably because you keep breaking promises to yourself. You say you're going to change, you say you're going to train, you say you're going to do something, you say you're going to stop wasting time, you say you're going to sort out your money, your body, your room, your house, your habits, your life. But yet another day passes and nothing changes. And after a while, it's not just your confidence that takes a hit, it's your self-respect, and these two things are intertwined. Deep down, you know you're not really living in line with the person you say you want to become. So in this video, I want to give you 6 useful daily habits that you can use to help rebuild your self-respect. Not overnight, not in some fake motivational way, but through evidence. Because confidence doesn't come from pretending. Confidence comes from proof. So let's break this down. Habit number 1. Keep one promise to yourself every day. Just one. Don't overcomplicate it. If you say you're going to go for a walk, then go for a walk. If you say you're going to clean your house, then clean your house. If you say you're going to train, train. Every time you do that, every time you do what you said you would do, you rebuild trust with yourself. And every time you don't, you teach yourself that your own word doesn't mean much to you. Self-respect starts with keeping one small promise, even when nobody's watching. So that's habit number 1. Habit number 2 is to train your body. This doesn't mean you need to be obsessed with the gym or obsessed about lifting or numbers, but your body needs discipline. Lift weights, walk, run, stretch, do something physical every single day. Training teaches you that discomfort won't kill you. It teaches you patience, it teaches you effort. And when your body starts improving, your mind starts getting evidence that change is actually possible. A weak, neglected body may make life harder. A trained body gives you a foundation. So habit number 2 is train. Habit number 3, clean your environment, your room, your house, your studio, your kitchen, your car, your workspace, your desk. The places you spend time around constantly are telling you something about your standards ultimately. If everything around you is messy and chaotic and neglected, then it quietly reinforces the idea that you're letting things slip. But when you clean your space, you send yourself a message. I care about how I live. I care about the space in which I operate. I care that things are not falling apart. I care to not let things go neglected. It sounds basic because it is basic, but basic things change lives when you actually do them. Habit number 4. Face the one thing that you've been avoiding. This might be the hardest one of all of them, but most people know exactly what they're avoiding. Whether it's the message, the bill, the appointment, the application, the difficult conversation, the decision. And the longer you avoid it, the heavier it gets. Avoidance generally destroys self-respect because deep down you know what you're running from. So every day, ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Then face a piece of it. You don't have to do it all, just one piece. Self-respect grows when you stop hiding from your own life. Habit number 5, control what you consume. So whether it's food, alcohol, drink, beverages, social media, drama, porn, negativity, other people's opinions, what you consume shapes how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. And if all you're hearing and listening to is absolute horse manure, then it's probably stewing in your brain and turning neurons into horse manure, which you do not need, especially if you're trying to rebuild yourself. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to have standards. Don't be endlessly scrolling because that's consuming things in the mind. When you say consume, it doesn't just mean donuts and milkshakes, it means what goes in your brain. If something keeps making you weaker, more distracted, more anxious, more angry, more unsettled, or more numb, then you need to be honest about that. Ask yourself, is this helping me become the person that I want to be, that I say I want to be? If the answer is no, reduce it, replace it, or remove it. Control it before it controls you. Habit number 6. I think End the day with evidence. Because, before you go to sleep, you should be asking yourself one question. What did I do today that proves I respect myself? Not what did I intend to do? What did I dream about doing? Not what did I think about doing? What did you actually do? What did I actually do? Did I train? Did I clean? Did I make progress? Did I tell the truth? Did I avoid the thing I said I'd avoid? Did I keep my word? Because confidence doesn't come from lying to yourself. It comes from the evidence. The evidence, that you collect is what proves, you can start to trust yourself again. And this is what self-respect really is. It's not arrogance. It's not ego. It's not thinking you're better than everyone else. It's just knowing that you can rely on yourself. One promise kept, one workout completed, one clean room, one better decision, one avoided task faced, one honest reflection at the end of the day, writing things down. And this is how you actually rebuild, So if you feel like you've lost confidence, don't try gain confidence by just trying to act confident. Start by becoming consistent, build proof, keep the promises, do the basics, because self-respect is actually built quietly. Nobody can give it to you. It's like getting strong. You can't just get it off a shelf, You have to earn it from yourself. Yes. That's today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.